Let's dive into the Student of the Week part of our rewards set of videos. I would advise you to take the time to create a poster to have in a prominent place within the classroom. To build this poster, we're first going to create a spreadsheet that we're going to print out in 3 sections. It is a really simple concept. We're going to use the headings name and date. The name will be where we put the student's name that won for that week. The date will be the Friday date that ends that week, with the theory of being you, the teacher, fills it out before you leave the building on Friday to be announced on Monday. As I scroll through, you'll see that I have 36 slots of the 40 weeks of school. You can skip the first, usually shortened week, the last week, and there's usually at least 2 other weeks that are shortened due to initiatives, weather, or teacher absence. Once we have that printed out, we're going to have a heading so that they can see what the criteria that you, the teacher, look for in determining who is the student of the week. I have listed participation, effort, behavior, helping others, paying attention, homework, and grades. I also list an example of each so the students understand what that category entails. However, a couple things to note. With the paying attention part, I don't tell them, but I am not too critical here. If a student is in consideration in my mind, I may look for, did the student pay attention to the best of their ability? Additionally, we don't give out homework. However, we do have activities that are online, and every once in a while, you'll have a student get ambitious and try to attempt some of the work at home. This is the only time that I think about that homework category. The grades portion is not even a consideration. In Math Lab, I am looking at them trying to make small improvements and are not always reflected in their grades. I only list grades up there as a small motivator for them. Therefore, the big things to key in on is participation, effort, behavior, and if they happen to help another student during that week. The bottom part has other little tidbits of info. One lets them know that it is possible to win multiple times. I'm big on this one. Out of all your classes, don't just pick a student that hasn't won yet. The student should be a genuine standout as per your preset expectations, and not just because they're a good kid and haven't won yet. Holding them to this standard, and once they see someone win twice before others have won once, they will realize that this means something and has merit. Also, if I didn't state this before, the one weekly winner comes from your entire pool of students from all of your classes. This makes it even more of a prestigious honor. Please remember to pause the video, or any videos for that matter, frequently to generate each part of the poster we are discussing. The other bullet point talks about estimation contest. We will get to that part of our rewards in a future video. Actually, it might be our next video. The last part is to find some white background or transparent background graphics to decorate the empty space within your poster, knowing that the grid of names will take up the majority of the space. Once you have all the pieces in place, you can get it laminated if your school has a laminator. It is not necessary though if you don't. This concludes our video, and stay tuned for the next part within our series of rewards videos within the Math Lab classroom.